Hey besties, welcome to my mini series. I'm gonna walk you all through what my thought process was in redecorating my living room. Okay, so let's talk lighting. I was gonna do a floor lamp, but I saw these wall sconces on Amazon. They were about $90 for the set of two. Very simple installation. They are battery operated and they plug in via USB on the bottom. And in terms of setting it up, you could screw into the wall, but what I used was command strips. And I love the way how they turned out. Each wall scone comes with a remote, and on the remote you can dim it either minus or positive on the lighting, or you can from 100%, 50% to 10%. Let's talk artwork. Finding pieces that worked with my living space was super hard. My sofa is fairly long, and because of that, one painting or two paintings wouldn't have worked. I really needed a set of three. So I went into HomeSense one day and I actually found this set here. Now it's actually a two-piece set. What I did though is the left and the far right are the exact same painting. I just did one upside down to make it look like a set of three when it's actually a set of two. So if you find something like that that works for you and you're able to reverse it a little bit to make it look like a bigger set than it actually is, do it. Let's talk accessories and staple pieces. Now, I love anything furry. I love texture. So when I found these pillows in HomeSense, and green is one of my favorite colors, it was a given. They were mine. This knot pillow was also something that I fell in love with. One of my girlfriends suggested I get one. Super easy and beautiful in the space. The fur blanket is from RH. The tables now, these are nesting tables. I've got one table before from Amazon and I had it in here. I thought it looked all right and then was like, no, it needs more just for this space. So returned it, took it down, returned it, and got these from Amazon. Now this rug, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this rug. I looked everywhere to find a rug and ordered this on Amazon as well and fell in love with it. It works perfectly in the space. Let's talk plants. So finding an artificial plant that did not look cheap was super hard. So this one I found in IKEA. It is a Birds of Paradise plant. It was roughly about $70, but it works perfectly in this space. It gives it a little liveliness to the super mute colors that I do have going on. So this pop of green works perfectly. So to get into some of the finer details, I found this three-piece candle set on Amazon. Surprised? I'm sure you're not. This marble tray is from StruckTube, and I just love the accents of the marble and the gold handle on it. These coasters are from HomeSense. It's either Amazon or HomeSense for me, or StruckTube. That is where I went for everything. All right, let's talk side tables. As I mentioned previously, my sofa is fairly long, so to be able to sit on this corner or sit in that corner and be able to put your drink somewhere is a little difficult, and the center table is not sufficient enough. So I found these lovely side tables. This one here is from Amazon, and this one is from HomeSense. You're getting the vibes right now. You understand where I'm going with this, right? HomeSense, Amazon, you get it, right? So this one is going to be positioned here, and then this one is positioned on the other side. They are clean, elegant, very nice enough to just have as accent pieces without taking up a lot of space. Talk about these pieces here. So this planter, StruckTube, both of them are actually from StruckTube. They are a set, along with this is also from StruckTube. I walked in there and I saw this black console and I knew it worked perfectly with my space. Because my walls are white, I didn't really want a white console to kind of blend in with everything. I wanted something to pop a little bit more. These pieces here are from HomeSense because HomeSense and I go together. Bad. I'll walk in, spend a good amount of time in there, and walk out after spending a good amount of money. So HomeSense, you and I are best friends. And then the TV, Samsung TV, 55 inches. I found it on Amazon. Yeah. Okay, and lastly, I have this beautiful arched mirror that I bought from Temu. I was looking in retail stores and all I could find were mirrors that were like $300-400 for the size that I wanted. But this right here is a 76 by 34. It's taller than me. It is perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for this corner space. What I did is I added the lights from Amazon. They were $20, super easy to install with some double stick tape, and voila. So thank you so much for joining me on this mini series. Stay tuned for my dining room, my bedroom, as well as my reading corner. Take care.